Yo, Giants Nation, what's good? Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the electrifying hype for the New York Giants' next game in the 2025 season. And trust me, this one's got all the makings of a big blue blockbuster. Can you feel the energy? The Giants are about to take the field against the New York Jets in their second preseason showdown on Saturday, August 16th, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time at MetLife Stadium. And the buzz is absolutely unreal. We're talking about a crosstown rivalry, a chance to flex our muscle, and a preview of what this revamped Giants squad is bringing to the table. So grab your blue jerseys, crank up the volume, and let's break down why this game is a must-watch for every diehard Giants fan out there. What's got you pumped for this one? Drop in the comments below. Let's set the stage with a little context to get those juices flowing. The Giants are coming off a thrilling 34-25 victory over the Buffalo Bills in their first preseason game on August 9th. And let me tell you, Big Blue showed up and showed out. From the explosive plays to the standout performances, that game gave us a tantalizing glimpse of what this 2025 roster is capable of. Now, as they gear up to face the Jets, the Giants are looking to keep that momentum rolling in what's essentially a home game at MetLife. This isn't just any preseason matchup. It's a battle for New York bragging rights. And you know both teams are bringing their A-game to prove who runs this city. So what's the vibe? Are we walking into this game with swagger? Or is there more work to be done? Let's dig into the details and find out. First off, let's talk about why this game matters. The Giants are in year 4 under head coach Brian Daboll and GM Joe Schoen, and after a tough 3-14 season in 2024, the pressure is on to show progress. The team's made some bold moves in the offseason, and the preseason is their chance to prove they're ready to climb out of the NFC East basement. The Jets, on the other hand, are no slouches. They're coming into this game with their own set of weapons, led by a high-powered offense and a defense that's been known to bring the heat. But here's the thing. Preseason or not, this is a rivalry game, and you know the Giants are itching to make a statement. The question is, can our boys in blue keep the positive vibes from week 1 and turn MetLife into a big blue party? What do you think? Can the Giants dominate the Jets, or will this be a dogfight? Hit those comments, and let's get the debate going now. Let's zoom in on the Giants' performance against Buffalo, because it's giving us plenty to be excited about. In that 34-25 win, we saw flashes of brilliance that have Giants Nation buzzing. Rookie quarterback Jackson Dart, drafted 25th overall out of Ole Miss, made his debut and looked like he's got the goods to be a future star. He showed poise, accuracy, and a knack for making plays under pressure. Exactly what you want from a young signal caller. Then there's running back Dante Turbo Miller, who brought some serious juice to the passing game, showing off speed that had fans on their feet. And let's not forget rookie linebacker Abdul Carter, the 3rd overall pick from Penn State, who was an absolute menace on defense. This dude was everywhere, and if he's already this disruptive in preseason, imagine what he'll do when the regular season hits. Oh, and shout out to kicker Graham Gano, who silenced any doubters with 3 makes from 50-plus yards. That's the kind of firepower we're working with, folks. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. The run defense? Yeah, that's a concern. The Bills gashed us on the ground, and if we're going to hold our own against the Jets, we've got to tighten that up. The good news? Daboll's been ramping up the intensity in practice, and word on the street is he's planning to give the starters some reps in this one. That means we could see veterans like Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Malik Neighbors out there setting the tone. Speaking of Neighbors, this dude been turning heads in camp, and fans are already calling him the heart and soul of the offense. So what's the game plan? Will Daboll lean on the veterans to steady the ship, or will we let the young guns like Dart and Carter keep stealing the show? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should we go all in with the starters or keep developing the rookies? Now, let's talk about the Jets. This isn't your grandpa's Jets team. They got some serious talent, and they're looking to make noise in the AFC. Their offense is loaded with playmakers, and their defense is no joke, with a secondary that can lock down receivers and a front 7 that loves to get after the quarterback. The Giant offensive line, which held up decently against Buffalo, will have their hands full protecting whoever's under center. And with the Jets likely to play their starters for a series or 2 as well, this game could give us a real taste of what a regular season matchup might look like. The key matchup to watch? Our pass rush, led by Carter and Kayvon Thibodeau, against the Jets' offensive line. If we can get pressure and force some turnovers, we could flip this game in our favor. What's your take? Who's got the edge in this battle in New York? Let's not forget the stakes here. Sure, it's preseason, but this is about momentum, chemistry, and setting the tone for the regular season. The Giants' 2025 schedule is no joke. They've got the toughest slate in the NFL, with a .574 opponent winning percentage from 2024. They're facing 10 playoff teams from last year, including monsters like the Chiefs, Eagles, and 49ers, so every rep in the preseason counts. This game against the Jets is a chance to build confidence, fine-tune the playbook, and show the NFL that the Giants are no longer a pushover. Plus, it's a chance to stick it to our crosstown rivals and give Giants fans something to brag about. Who's ready to see MetLife rocking with Big Blue energy? Drop a "Let's Go Giants" in the comments if you're hyped now. Let's get into some X-Fuel fan reactions, because Giants Nation is bringing the heat. Posts on X are buzzing about Jackson Dart's debut, with fans like Jordan Ronan calling it really good and predicting big things for the rookie QB. At Queens_guy is straight up calling for a 10-7 season, saying Russ makes a difference and Dart has the goods. Meanwhile, at the Giant topic, is hyping up Montrell Washington as a potential roster lock, and they're not wrong. His chemistry with the QBs could make him a dark horse in the receiver room. But the love for Abdul Carter is next level, with fans saying Abdul is him and predicting he'll be a game wrecker. The vibe on X is electric, but there's also some worry about that run defense. What's your biggest takeaway from the Buffalo game, and how do you think it'll impact this Jets matchup? Let's keep the conversation rolling. All right, let's break down some key players to watch in this game. First up, Russell Wilson, the veteran QB signed with the Giants this offseason. And while he didn't play a ton in Week 1, he's expected to get some snaps against the Jets. His experience could be a stabilizing force. But the real question is how long he holds off Dart, who's already turning heads. Then there's Malik Nabers, the wideout who's been dominating camp and could be a game changer in the passing game. On defense, keep an eye on Abdul Carter and Deonte Banks, who are forming a nasty duo in the secondary and at linebacker. And don't sleep on Turbo Miller. His speed could be a weapon in the return game and on offense. Who's your player to watch and why? Drop it below and let's see who's got the best eye for talent. Let's talk strategy for a second. The Giants' offense needs to keep the Jets' defense guessing. That means mixing up the run and pass game, using play action to exploit the Jets' aggressive front, and getting the ball to playmakers like Nabers and Wan'Dale Robinson in space. Defensively, it's all about stopping the run and putting pressure on the Jets' QB. If Carter and Thibodeau can live in the backfield, we could see some big plays from our secondary, like Jevon Holland or Tyler Nubin. But here's the million-dollar question. Do we stick with the vanilla preseason playbook, or does Dable open things up a bit to give the Jets a taste of what's coming in the regular season? What's your call? Play it safe or show some cards? Hit the comments and let's talk strategy. Now, let's paint a picture of what this game could look like. Imagine this. It's a crisp August night at MetLife. The stands are packed with Giants fans waving their blue towels, and the energy is electric. The Giants come out firing, with Russell Wilson hitting Nabers for a deep ball on the first drive, sending the crowd into a frenzy. On defense, Abdul Carter sacks the Jets QB, forcing a 3-and-out, and the Big Blue faithful are losing their minds. But the Jets fight back, making it a back-and-forth battle that comes down to the wire. Maybe it's Turbo Miller breaking a big return to set up a game-winning field goal by Gano, or maybe Dart comes off the bench to lead a clutch drive. Can you see it? What's your dream scenario for this game? Paint the picture in the comments. I want to hear your wildest predictions. As we look ahead, this game is about more than just a preseason W. It's about building an identity. Dable and Schoen have been preaching attitude and toughness, and this is their chance to show it against a rival. The Giants' 2025 schedule is brutal, with back-to-back road games to open the regular season against the Commanders and Cowboys, followed by a primetime showdown with the Chiefs. Every snap in this Jets game is a chance to gel, to find that edge, and to prove that this team is ready to compete with the NFL's best. Are you feeling the same optimism as Joe Schoen, who said he's excited to see how this team comes together? Or are you keeping expectations in check? Let's hear it, Giants Nation. One last thing before we wrap up. Let's talk about the fan experience. If you're heading to MetLife for this one, you're in for a treat. The Giants are pulling out all the stops with pre-game festivities, a fired-up crowd, and maybe even a few surprises. Tickets are still available, with prices starting as low as $23 on some platforms, so there's no excuse not to be there repping Big Blue. And if you're watching from home, make sure you're tuned into WNBC TV or streaming on NFL Plus to catch every second of the action. Wherever you are, let's make some noise for our Giants. Who's watching with a crew, and what's your game day setup? Share your plans below. All right, Giants Nation, it's time to bring it home. This Jets game is our chance to show the NFL that the New York Giants are back and ready to rumble. From the rookie fireworks of Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter to the veteran leadership of Russell Wilson, this team is building something special. But we need you to keep the energy high. Drop your predictions, hot takes, and game day vibes in the comments. Let's get this comment section popping. And if you're as hyped as I am for this matchup, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this video with every Giants fan you know. Let's flood social media with Big Blue pride. Together, we're taking this team to the next level. Let's go Giants.